Hey everybody, I am Surbhi and you are watching Key Differences. In this video, I am going to discuss the differences between layoff and retrenchment. So friends, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Layoff. A layoff is the involuntary separation of employment of an employee due to the elimination of employee's position. In simple words, it is the inability of the employer to provide employment to workmen due to circumstances beyond their control. So, it is not a termination of service. It is a situation of temporary reduction in the workforce that does not specify a particular date or event when the laid off employee will return to work. Generally, companies take recourse to layoff to overcome problems of business slowdown and other temporary business interruptions, as a result of which there is insufficient work to be allotted to an employee. So, layoff can be with or without notice. It involves the cessation of employees' benefits such as salary or wages. The laid off employees are paid laid off compensation. All laid off employees should be taken back in their usual post as soon as the layoff is lifted. The reasons for layoff include shortage of supply, breakdown of machinery, natural calamity, etc. Moving on to retrenchment. Retrenchment means both collective or individual termination of employment due to economic circumstances when certain jobs within a company are reduced. The aim is to reduce the amount of corporate expenses and increase profitability. Hence, it is not caused by any disciplinary action, retirement or superannuation or prolonged illness of the employee. Further, no permission is required for retrenching any employee if the organization employs more than 50 but less than 100 employees. However, permission is necessary when the establishment employs more than 100 employees. Now you must be wondering, why does a company retrench its employees? So it happens due to closure of unprofitable business operations due to the lack of product demand produced by the unit, automation of operations, that is, replacement of workers by machineries, and shifting of business from one place to another. Moreover, it can also be caused by exceeding the necessary number of workers in any establishment. Moving on to the difference between layoff and retrenchment. Meaning, layoff refers to the provisional termination of the employee at the instance of the employer due to the elimination of the position on which the employee is placed. On the other hand, retrenchment means the involuntary separation of an employee due to the replacement of labor by machines or the closing of the entire department. Next, what is it? The layoff is an action step, whereas retrenchment is a business strategy to reduce companies' expenses. Next, while layoff is defined in Section 2, subsection KKK of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947, conversely, retrenchment is defined in Section 2, subsection OO of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947. Next, nature. The layoff is of temporary nature, that is, it is for a certain period only, wherein the employees are recalled after the expiry of the term, as opposed to retrenchment, which is permanent in nature. That is, once the employee is retrenched, the company does not call him back. Next, company's operations. After the declaration of layoff, the operations of the company stops because of the shortage of raw materials, breakdown of machinery, economic recession and so on. On the other hand, in case of retrenchment, the operations of the company continues even after retrenchment is declared. Next, reappointment. As soon as the layoff period is over, the employees are reappointed to their previous post, unlike retrenchment in which there is only the expectation of returning to work. However, generally the employees are not taken back by the company once they are retrenched. Next, employer-employee relationship. The employer-employee relationship continues even after layoff, as against the employer-employee relationship comes to an end in case of retrenchment. So friends, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope the difference between layoff and retrenchment is clear to you now. However, if you want to study the topic further in detail, you can visit our official website, that is keydifferences.com. Here you can find a detailed comparison of layoff and retrenchment along with their definitions. Links are also provided in the description box below. So guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. Also, if you are new to this channel and wanna get more such useful videos, consider subscribing the channel and also hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time whenever a new video is uploaded on this channel. And if you have any queries or feedback for me, feel free to leave in the comment section below. Until next time, this is me Surbhi signing off.